friends, I'm the vegan. I have a new recipe with pears and walnuts. That's a wonderful pairing. Before I go on with that, pears and walnuts, let that sink in. I will quickly make the dressing or the soup. I have a banana milk soup, the special kind of soup, but I have to make it ahead of time now, before I begin to talk a lot, as I usually do, to explain about the ingredients and how they play together and so the health benefits, taste, the flavor and so textures. I want to quickly blend it because it needs some time to set. Yeah, I'll show you why. So I have a banana here, 2 bananas, that's a portion for myself. I have 2 bananas and a small handful of macadamias to make a macadamia cream. Yeah, that's nice. You have bananas and you have nuts or seeds. You make a banana milk with some water and you have a wonderful beverage or a smoothie, whatever you like. And then you can add all kinds of flavors to that. Here the macadamias are a little bit savory, on the savory side. So they are nice for my main ingredient for the soup here, the banana milk soup. This is a omega-3 fatty acid trio, famously chia seed, flax seed, hemp seed. These 3 are the best we have on our planet to get our omega-3 fatty acid that we need every day. Take 2 tablespoons of these daily and you're done. You have to, of course, blend it up to break it down, really. Yeah. Chia seeds, for example, if you eat it like that, they would just go through the system without being digested, and the omega-3 fatty acids go out again. So you get it in, you have to blend it up, or to soak it for a long time, I don't know. We have only science about blending it. We have to blend it, not just eat like that. That's for sure. So I put the omega-3 fatty acids in the macadamia milk because the savory flavor of the macadamias so nicely relates to the savory protein omega-3 fatty acid kind of flavor from these 3 basic seeds. If you put lemon in, for example, to give it another twist, it would turn bitter. Omega-3 fatty acids like here, they don't like lemon. Another omega-3 fatty acid that's very valuable for us is walnuts. They go with lemon, no problem. But not in blending here. I blend it now with the omega-3 fatty acids, and I wouldn't put lemon in there because it wouldn't taste nice. So I avoid lemon, and for that I give it a certain twist to the sweet and savory side, the hot side, with a good piece of ginger bulb, a knob of ginger root here, a good piece of it, and some dates. These are 5 medium dates, not too grand, not too small, and a good knob of ginger. You can take a little bit more ginger or less if you like, but the macadamia ginger milk is very nice by itself, and today I add the omega-3 fatty trio. It's a wonderful combination. Dr. Klaper, you can check it out. Dr. Klaper is a great vegan nutritionist. He's a doctor, a medical doctor, and he's a long-time vegan for decades. He knows Kali Ray also, my yoga teacher. She's a great vegan activist for all her life almost, and she changed a lot in the vegan movement. Yeah, actually, she was the reason for the first vegan movement in the USA to kick off in the late 80s by a book that's called Diet for New America by Robbins. And this book caused a wave, the first vegan wave in America. And in the foreword, he mentions Kali Ray for the inspiration. And that's a long story, but interesting. Yeah, she made it the purpose of her life to save the animals and the planet, and her Tri Yoga movement. Yeah, Tri Yoga flows out from her. It's revolutionizing the whole yoga world. Now everybody flows. It's all from her, from the 80s. She's wonderful. And Dr. Klaper, they're friends also. And I saw once a talk from him in Santa Cruz, where in the yoga center, where he had a talk. And I saw a video about it. And he talks about now, last year, 2021, he talked about omega-3 fatty acids and how we can get it, because it's a contested, a disputed area. Some say we need supplements. And he says, no, we don't. So the long debate, but he came even up with a follow-up. lately, and I think I think it makes sense what he says. So we have these 2 tablespoons of these, one of these, or you can also combine all the 3. It's always nice to have variety. And then you have enough every day, but you need it for the nerves, for the muscles, for the brain. As an omega-3 fatty acids are really, really important. They're essential fats. So, and to make it nice and delicious, I always look for new ways, and this might be a nice way, the omega-3 macadamia banana milk. So I put some water in there, and I have to blend it ahead of time. No, I'm talking again already, but because after the first blending, it will soak a little bit. The seeds gel up. Yeah. The macadamias are broken down, and they have to soak because I need a second blending a little bit later to make it really nice and creamy for a soup. So quickly now, blender dance. I quickly check the flavor, if it's really nice and round. It's too thick, that's for sure. There's a small amount of water in there only. Need a little bit more. There's now a cup or so in there. I need 1 more cup, I guess, to make it runny. Because in the soup now already, and later, it will sit for a while and even thicken up because of the gels, especially this chia seed and the flax seeds. These especially too, they are gelling up. Let's taste it. Oh yeah, really awesome flavor, really. So it will sit now for a moment. I put some more water in right away. Makes it easier to soak, to gel up. Just mixing in the water. So now it soaks. The seeds gel up, and the gel is something also very important for the body, because one thing is the omega-3 fatty acids that we need to survive. The other thing is the gel. The gel takes out the heavy metals. That's something very important too, because the heavy metals are not good for the body. They like little bombs. They attack the DNA. They destroy it. So we don't function very well when we have a DNA defect. And that's why we need to take out the heavy metals. And some bodies, some human beings, they keep the heavy metals, like something they hold on to, and so they go into the organs like the kidneys, the liver, and all the inner organs. The way they sit, they are harmed. That's very dangerous, and so we want to get them out. And these gels from the chia seed, from the hemp seeds, they are very nice to do that. Other things to get them out are greens, very important. Especially herbs like parsley and cilantro are very well known for taking out heavy metals from the body. Greens in general do that, and so we have some tools, some nutritional tools to get them out, and this is definitely one of it. Buckwheaties, for example, I like buckwheaties a lot. They also gel up, and the gel always takes it out. In general, always with the gel, that is the case. So that sits now for a moment, and I show you my main ingredients for the inlay for the soup, and that is, as I said before, the pear and the walnut. Walnut also a source of omega-3. You need a handful of or 2 handfuls of walnuts every day. That's also very nice food, a snack, very healthy, and that's considered the healthiest nuts, by the way, from the health scientists. And here, 1 pear, a beautiful pear, very ripe. I usually get some pears ahead of time. Once a week I get my groceries, and then the pears are not really ripe. They are firm. Let them sit for a time, and when they ripen, I use them. So I get to use the things I have that are ripening. So that's a good way to do it for me, because I save time. Once a week, that's a good time to make a shopping, and then it's enough. I don't go shopping anymore if I don't need something really badly. So this is the pear, and the pear is with the peel, as you might have noticed, and that is a nice thing. I have 2 plates. So 1 plate to start, and I just combine walnuts and pears in my soup. Yeah. I have a little hill in the soup. Yeah. So that's what I have here to serve to myself. This combination, it's a beautiful little hill, mountain. I put the banana milk around and on top, and then I have my plate ready. And there is some more, half of the pear for the second plate. That might be altogether 1 pear, a cup of walnuts or a small cup of walnuts, and 2 bananas. That might be enough for a whole meal, for breakfast, perfect breakfast. And the flavor of the pears and the walnuts so nice together because the peel of the pear is a little bit bitter, tart, and reflects so nice to the sweet and soft texture and flavor of the flesh of the pear. Yeah, so the sweetness of the pear and the bitter, they are a wonderful combination, and they perfectly correspond to the walnut. That's why I love the walnut pear combination so much, because walnuts are also basically, they have a bitter tone. The walnuts, we know that. That's a part of the walnuts. The almonds have also a famously bitter flavor. The walnuts have a different one. They're all different, the nuts, all super healthy. But that's why the walnuts and the pears are so nicely together, I think, because the texture also crunchy walnuts, soft crunchiness, and then the soft watery sweetness of the pear. They are perfectly together. So that's my combination for today, and the recipe here for the milk. I have to for the soup, the milk soup. I have to blend it one more time. That might be enough water. So I have 2 cups in there now. Let's see, one more dance. You have to watch out a little bit when you do it at home for yourself, when you make this soup. I noticed, I did that several times, this kind of soup, in variations. When you pour in the soup on the pears, on the plate, they still might thicken up later. That might be not so nice. So I'll taste it now, let's see. Wonderful, wonderful, slightly savory flavor. Anyways, yeah, it's not too sweet. Yeah. It's not too much ginger. It's an idea. So it's a very gentle flavor. You can season that with more dates and more ginger as you like. But the basic flavor is the same. It depends on how sweet and hot you like it. You can add more or less dates and ginger. I have not so much today, but I want to have more flavor in the foreground from the pears and the walnuts. I will do one more blending to give it a little bit more creaminess. Just to show you also that it is really important for this kind of soup to blend longer and to take a little break and then blend it again, as I did, maybe twice even, to really get the creaminess. Because now, as I show you here, I pour now the soup over my inlay, my fruit salad, here with the pears and the walnuts. You see, it's runny now, but it could turn creamier. It could thicken up a little bit. Yeah, the gel up effect from the nuts, from the seeds here, especially from the chia seeds and the flax seeds. They do that, and that is not so nice. You want to eat the soup, it should be runny and creamy. So you better wait, blend one more time, and then you get it creamy. Because it takes some minutes, the flax seeds, the chia seeds, to really gel up. You know, from chia seeds, it takes 10 minutes or so. So take some time, then blend again, and there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe Emily Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.